Hey guys, it's Gonzo. I know I just made a video yesterday, and I've been putting one out a week, normally fishing and stuff, but today I'm going to show you guys a little bit something else. I'm going to go muskie fishing tonight early. I'm going to fish walleyes later on, and I've been thinking about making a leech trapping video, and some guys mentioned it, the crayfish and minnows, and like to show the history around here. And I'm going to try and get 1 to 2 in a week, but today I'm going to do some leech trapping. I got the flags up. I want to show you guys that at the end of the video. But right now I'm going to show you what kind of leech trap I prefer. There's two kinds that I use. I use a pie dish or I use a coffee can. And you can see this is a coffee can without the label on it. This is a coffee can made into a leech trap. I'm going to show you guys how to make one of these right now. And I normally bait it with like liver, anything that I can find bloody. I don't care what you had. If you picked up a roadkill that was all kinds of blood, just cut a chunk of meat off of it. But today I'm going to use muskrats. I caught, muskrats last year. I froze a bunch. I took them out. Anyways, let's get with it. All you're going to need, coffee can. Make sure the lid's on here. It's secured tightly. And can opener. Show you that nice and close. This is the side I'm going to use right here, the pointy side. And a small pocket knife. Sure doesn't have to be too sharp. Anyways, go to the bottom of the can here. And about every couple inches, I'm going to try different from this one. If you can see this one, I went about every 2 inches. But you see the size of those holes? I'm going to go a little bit smaller this time. Something just big enough for the leeches to get in. I might lose a lot of leeches when I'm pulling that up. In the place I'm going to leech trap today, I've never leech trapped there in my life, but I know they're there because I put my minnow tank there, and I've had them get in the holes of the minnow tank. I had otters clean me out this year. I probably had 120 to 150 dozen minnows left in there. Kid was fishing one day. All kinds of minnows. I went 2 days later, nothing. I'm going to grab my tank over there too. Grab my tank and clean it out and get a lid put on it for next year. This thing is bent. Well, I'm going to say that's enough holes. Now, I'm going to take my pocket knife and I'm going to cut small slits in up here, just big enough to help the water come out, big enough for a leech to get in and stuff. I'll show you a couple. Nothing real big. Put them all around the lid like that. I'll explain more when I get out there, but I got even one hole up next to one of these on the bottom because this is where my string goes through. And the string I use it's just a 20 pound braided nylon line that I use for tip-up fishing. Put about 15 feet of that on, maybe even 10 feet, because all I'm going to do is throw it 3-4 feet from shore. That blood starts going out into the weeds and into the muck and stuff. The leeches come looking, they find the bottom, they get in these holes. I'm only going to leave the traps out for maybe an hour, hour and a half. There's leeches in there, I'm going to have all that I need in that amount of time. Alright, well, we're going to do this. That's enough string. Pop it through the bottom of this one. And out. I tell you what, leeches are $3.50 a dozen here. This will save you a lot of money. You go catch yourself 3 dozen leeches. in an hour and a half, and I'm only going about a mile from my house. There it is. Lid is off, bait goes in. Like I said, throw it 2-3 feet from shore into the weeds. That's all you got to do. As long as this whole thing is covered, the scent goes out. Let's go trap some leeches. I'll show you what we got. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you the flags first, and then we'll go from there. We'll start over here. The bottom there, Alex Paulson sent me that United States one last year. And then D&J Animal Control sent me that one. That's from Vermont. That one up there, that's from Rodney Newberry. He sent me that last year. That's a big flag there. That comes from Life of Buzzin'. His name's Mark. He's got a good channel. Check out him. Check out all these channels. Then we got Aaron at Backyard Meat. NS Trapper Hunter. The bottom here we got Jesse Martin. We got Tyler's Farm 12. There's a big one right up there from Brandon Simpson. That's a big boy. Then we got KB Trapper. Timberline North. I can't get a good look at a marine flag there. I don't know if you guys can see that. My darn light's in the way. That's from 333 Widowmaker. His name's Charlie. Check him out. Then we got RW2709. Everybody knows Ronnie Williams. Then we got Kevin Blagan and Hank Williams, Chris Williams. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, everybody. Then we got Jason Webster, the Redwood Fox. Wallace and Venus Vivian. Mike Stone. Then we got the boys from Minnesota, A&K Trapping. I'd like to thank everybody that sent the flag. Guys, I got above my garage is over there, over that whole wall. I got a lot more room for flags. Let's go leech trapping. Alright guys, I'm here. There's the muskrat. That whole thing is full of blood. I'm going to drop the blood in here just along shore. You can see there's my minnow tank. I'm going to take that out here. But see, there's nothing but weeds along here. I mean, you guys are seeing trees, but there's all kinds of weeds in there. It's a couple feet deep. I know there's leeches in here. The water's not real dark tannicky like I like, but it's like a medium brown. I've even caught leeches in clear water, but I'm going to show you guys about how much, if you can, it's pretty bright out here, but about how much muskrat I put in each one. Then I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to go home for an hour. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got this necklace I showed before from, I like it, Common Sense Outdoors. His name is John, and he sent me a survival bracelet too. Pretty badass. Anyways, I got a can cooler from Rich today at Ultimate Outdoors. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate that, brother. That's a great idea. I'll get a lot of use out of that, there's no doubt. Anyways, like I said, you don't want to get any of this blood on you. You'll be stinking for days. I'm just going to kind of reach in here and try and grab a muskrat, pull it apart. Well, here we go. There's a muskrat. I'm going to rip the upper part of him off. I got the head, front feet. That's in one. I'm going to take the back feet and some guts, put it in another one. And see if you can get some more of the meat. You don't want the guts. The guts ain't going to do you no good. The guts are going that way. One more back leg in there. And just some meat. Meat going in there. That's plenty. You don't need a ton of stuff, guys. So I'm going to shut. I got those baited now. You see what they look like. You see where I'm going to set them. I'll show you guys though. Come here in a little bit. I'm going to shut you guys off and get another pair of gloves and get this stuff set and dump all the blood in the little brook here. Peace out. No. Here we go, guys. I wanted to do this in an hour, but it took a little bit longer. I had things going on and stuff. I got my wife, beautiful wife here, Brownie Point, with me. So let's see what happens. I'm not going to promise you anything. So If I was at my other spot though, my other pond, there's tons of leeches in there. I know we can catch some there. Oh yeah. There's a big one. Here's a baby one. I got a little one there, a little one there on the sides. Here's the bait. Well, that wasn't very productive. Here's one out of the first trap. I got a bucket in the back of my truck. Just stay there. One more trap. Well, one leech in that one and one baby one and crap there, so I guess I'll be buying some leeches from the store tonight. But anyways, if you got a good place to leech trap, like I said, I got one down by Marinesco, you'll catch them. This will work every time. All they need to do is smell that blood, and catching one leech doesn't show a whole lot, but it's, I guess what it's showing is you can do it yourself, a DIY, instead of having to buy them every time. But even the good guys strike out. So until next time, I'm going to get going here. I'm going to get ready, get my stuff ready, and get out and do some fishing. So peace. Alright guys, I'm back home. All in all, the leech trapping sucked today. That's how it goes, you know. Some days you catch them, some days you don't. That was a new spot I checked out. I know they're in there, but maybe the water's too warm right now where I was at. Down by Marinesco, I got a pond. It's spring fed, and there's plenty of them in there. But I want to thank everybody again for all the flags that you've seen. I'm going to go do some fishing tonight. Maybe I'll get to make a video, muskie, pike, walleye, bass, something. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys a quick shot, you trappers, what I've been up to. Lots of traps, lots of big traps. And we got lots of conibears under there, lots of 330s and 280s. All my traps on the walls back there and stuff. But these ones, J-Mick, Dan, I've been painting them rustic. Bunch of those ones, a bunch of these ones I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to full metal jacket them and stuff. That one's got J-Mick's signature on. I got to finish that one up and stuff. So until next time, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up and peace out. One last thing, guys. I can't forget about these fellas. We got Viper 6. There's Kronkis. He sent me that last year. Viper, that's new. We got Nate Smead, him and his buddy Brody, two guys fishing. And then we got Sam Crow. I'll put everybody in the description. Check the channels out. Bunch of great people, great channels. Peace.